ain't got no coffee in the apartment now. God, oh no. This is another omelet of 2 egg whites and 1 full egg. What happened to those 2 egg whites? Well, I put it in this, I made this carbonara real quick this morning. I'm really excited to eat this lunch. So I got the Italian chicken with a carbonara. Got some little bits of ham in there, you know, like not prosciutto or whatever ham you're supposed to put in there. We just got ham, but that's okay. Let's give this omelet a swing. Oh, can we get it on the fork? Yeah, we're mostly egg white. Oh, this one turned out great. I'm getting a lot better at this omelet game. Sooner or later, you're gonna be seeing me doing the crazy omurice, where you split it in half and just goos down the whole thing. As soon as rice becomes actually affordable. It went up. The price went up of rice. I just spit everywhere. But I'm upset about that. Well, it's also deadlift day. I need to hurry up and get out the house. Holy shit. All right, I'm just clean up a little bit and then we're off. And get my big coat on. Yeah, so we should go with the morning shot. All right, let's do this one. Oh, this one's pretty good. Very bitter. That's what I like. I like my coffee like bitter, non-acidic. That's exactly what this is right here. Alright, it's deadlift day. We got about 30 minutes to do it. That's plenty of time for my deadlift day. That's what we're going for. 60 kilograms, 5 reps in this. Oh boy. Try 400 pounds again. Check and kind of check. We switched to 110. I felt like I was gonna pass out. Now, full disclaimer, in no way this is any kind of professional advice at all. In fact, it's probably some bad advice, but there's some times where you finish a workout and you feel like you're about to pass out. Well, there ain't nothing better than that. Like, those are the conditions where I feel accomplished. But I'm juiced out myself. We moved up to 160 and cleared the 5 reps. Next week, before we go back home, 165, can we do that? I don't know. But if we just keep this progress going, we're gonna hit that 180 kilograms. This is going to happen. And here's kind of my plan. I've been thinking, like, I've been getting a little big, I've been getting a little fat. I want to start cutting it down. So, no, I want to hit that weight first. Give me 2 more weeks of hard training, and then we'll do a cut. How about that? Ooh, they got a new formula for these. Let me give this a try. Now we're basically at my snack time snack for the week, but I always like to have a little sweet thing after I eat my lunch. And I haven't had a protein bar in quite some time, actually. I don't know, I just got really sick of them after a while. But today they had this really good price for 17 grams of protein for 118 yen. It's a pretty good deal. Now, granted, this thing probably gonna taste like straight booty ass, but you know, they got a new formula. I'll give it a try. And if I don't like it, we don't have to get this ever again. Oh, but speaking of which, yesterday, like this morning, because of all the food I ate yesterday, I was so bloated this morning. like no bullshit. Like, I wasn't even really hungry at breakfast. I'm not feeling too hungry right now, but we'll get some protein in with our food. We got that heavy carbonara meal coming up here right now. So here goes more food in my belly. More bloating. Anyway, I'll see y'all tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, there was a steak on sale. Hell yeah. At work, we were talking about Mexican food. Like the Japanese staff was like asking me and my other American coworker about like what tacos are and stuff. So we're gonna make some tacos. I got some well past the expiration date corn flour, and we're gonna make our own tortillas because they don't have corn tortillas around. And I could have bought flour tortillas, but I can't buy a steak and then put it in a flour tortilla. That's no, and like in a small flour tortilla. No, we can't do that. That's not gonna happen. So we're gonna make some corn tortillas, make some carne asada, and we're going to have a taco party by myself. But I get to eat all of it, so y'all. This is also something that I had to buy on Amazon before, so they don't even like have this available anywhere. It smells fine, so yep, we're going with it. Expiration date, my ass. So it does, like, it smells fine, but it doesn't smell good. It kind of smells like drywall. Is this supposed to smell like that? I have no idea. I don't remember. Like, it's been years since I opened this bag. But even drywall can taste good if you hit it with a little bit of that ocean. Then you're just gonna hit this with some water. How much water? Well, if I know. And then just play with it like Play-Doh until it's fully hydrated and incorporated. This is weird. Why is it floating? Okay, maybe the expiration date thing matters, but oh no, it's coming together. Okay, yeah, we're getting like a little thing. We're just gonna keep kneading this until it's smooth and not sticking to our hands. That's what the lady on the short video I just watched like 5 minutes ago said. And just because we call it corn flour, doesn't mean it's anything like flour. Like, this feels nothing like flour at all. It behaves totally different than flour. The only reason we call it flour is just because we turned it into a powder. But other than that, corn flour and wheat flour have like nothing in common. Like, they handle differently, they stick differently, they cook differently. And it's just a totally different thing. Corn is not wheat. Don't get it twisted. Okay, we got it into like a flat ball that's not sticking or crumbling. So you just knead it until you have, you're looking for even hydration throughout your dough ball. So we got our dough ball. Okay, now I'm gonna roll up my sleeve. I'm gonna break off a little piece. And some people like make the tortilla with a press. Obviously I don't have one of those. You could put it between some plastic and then squish it between a couple books. I don't feel like doing that either. So I'm just gonna kind of do that until we get something we like. Okay, this isn't working out like I thought. Well, I'll get some plastic. But to get the hot pan, I actually got to warm up the pan. God damn, we're all over the place. Okay, and to make it easier, I did find that I do have wax paper. So we got some nice circles here. I used this bowl and made these circles. I'm so excited now. All right, we get one of our nice looking tortillas. We get some of this steak. A little bit of freshly squeezed lime juice. No pre-packaged bullshit here, right? Yeah, you didn't see that. Okay, I totally could have made salsa, but buying tomatoes would have been more expensive than buying this jar of salsa. Yeah, we get some onion, some jalapeno. There we go. And we have our taco. Oh yeah. Oh, the steakity steak goodness. Oh, and I just realized it's Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. Hell yeah. Oh God, it's falling apart. Mother. Okay, I don't know what I did to deserve this, but now the question is, how many of these am I going to eat? All of them. No, until I run out of steak. How about that? Baby. Well, I didn't really feel like doing this. I was sitting there at the computer like, oh man, I just kind of want to lay down now. But I told myself this week I'm going to do 2 edits per night. And I troopered through it, got that second edit done, and I'm feeling great about myself. You know, you always feel good when you get something done that you really didn't feel like doing, but you troopered through it. Feels really, really rewarding after you actually finish the task.
Oh, why do we have the shirt off? Well, I just wanted to show off the bloated bulking physique. Now, I'm like, you could clearly see we've gained a lot of body fat since the start of September. But that's okay. That was part of the plan. We knew that was going to happen. Could I have prevented some of it from just eating a little cleaner? Absolutely. But I've been enjoying what I've been eating. Like, I've been having fun. I've had some binge nights. I've had some parties I've been at. I've had some days where I just totally let myself go. And that's been okay because we knew we were going to put on some fat. And the training has been consistent. We've been training. We haven't been missing training days. We've been active. We've been moving, getting at least 10,000 steps every day the whole time. So I think we're doing okay. Yeah, obviously, like, the belly's back. The C cup titties are back. But other than that, we are getting bigger. Like, we're getting a lot stronger. We have proof we're getting stronger. So I feel like once we do start cutting down again and like I shed some of this off, we're gonna be looking cool, bro. We're gonna be looking crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this bulk going until I hit that deadlift goal I had. I'm gonna see how high we could get our bench press and squat up in that time frame too. I don't really have a goal set for that. I just want to see that improve by the time we finish the bulk. Once we do that, we'll cut down, and I'm really confident that I'm gonna be really liking how I look. And I know we all have some sort of body dysmorphia where we're always gonna want more, but I feel like once we go through this whole process, I'm gonna be really happy with myself. And remember, it's a process. It doesn't take a couple months for you to get your dream physique. Hell, it doesn't take a couple years for you to get your dream physique. You're gonna have to be consistent at it for a long time. If you spent like 10 years getting crazy fat and out of shape, you're not gonna be able to reverse that in 2 months. You know, it's gonna take, like, I've been at it for about 2.5 years now, and probably consistently at it for 2 years. So I still got a long way to go. With the damage I did to myself in my 20s, boy, you were telling me like my early 30s is gonna all it takes for me to get to where I want to be? Hell no, I did a bunch of damage in my 20s. It's gonna take most of my 30s to get rid of that, but I'm feeling as good as I've ever felt, so I'm excited. Anyway, that's gonna do it all for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.